I'm from a small town where I went to the same school from kindergarten until senior year. And throughout high school I was involved in numerous activities and sports, and they tended to really consume my life. They ranged from basketball to cheerleading, from musicals to track and field, speech to art club, you name it, I was literally in it. So it all came full circle for me senior year, when I had some things lined up that I just knew that were going to go my way. I was expecting to be the cheer captain and the basketball team leader and the lead role in the musical. I used my involvement in the activities as an identification for life, and I really thought that I found my meaning and my worth through those activities and through being busy. Cheer tryouts came, and I tried out for my 4th consecutive year, and I made the squad, but I was not the cheer captain. And then basketball came around, and I was not a starting player, so I quit. And then the musical, and I was like, this is where my fate lies, of course. Music was a big passion of mine. The list of results were posted for the musical my senior year, and I was not on the page, and I was devastated with those 3 events that happened. I lost it, and I was confused, and my friends, I don't know what happened. They just literally disappeared. And I used those activities to make myself look good, and it wasn't for a certain person other than myself, and I thought that being involved in all of those things helped make me feel the top dog or superior of everyone else. And I would look at those people that were not necessarily as involved, and I would look down on them. After everything had been stripped away, I finally realized that I was making God just another activity that I was placing into my daily schedule, and that it wasn't a true relationship. I did attend Wednesday nights of youth group and Sunday mornings of church, but I didn't really feel like my relationship, I was growing deeper into my relationship, but rather I was just hitting the surface, and it just felt like there was an ocean, and I wasn't trying to dive deeper into the ocean of God's grace and knowledge, but rather I was trying to float at the top and do what I wanted to do. When I was at my lowest of low, I really felt like there was something more to life, and so I began praying and seeking God through prayer, which is where I found a true comfort. I remember praying and just seeking peace for the situation and understanding, and I may not have understood it all full circle, but I certainly felt weight that was lifted off of my shoulders, and just to know God's unending love, it was really neat. And at that moment I laid my burdens and my sins at God's feet at the cross, and I left it all to Him, and it was really cool to be able to receive a second chance. Although I'd like to say that I have my whole life figured out, I certainly don't. Christianity is 100% a process. It definitely took me 4 years to figure out that Christianity wasn't even about myself. And I think it's really important to surround yourself with a community of people that love Christ and follow Christ, and people that will help you do the same. And I also think it's really important to be able to dive into the Word with devotions on your own as well, and not just on a Wednesday night or a Sunday night or a Sunday morning, but also individually, and seeking God through prayer, because we serve an all-knowing and almighty God.